Amazing Spider-Man, that's going to be coming out next year. That already did a lot of filming. Working on the special effects and things like that now. I'll show you where Disney's newest Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides did some filming. And a lot of TV shows call us home. Shows like, the original CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, starring Mark Helgenberger and Lawrence Fishburne. Parenthood. Desperate Housewives. We're going to see some great things. But right now, I need to introduce you to my co-host, a man who for years was a star on Saturday Night Live, now a very successful late-night talk show host. I am talking about none other than Mr. Jimmy Fallon. Yo, Jimmy.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide,
Chris.
and the greatest driver,
Ken.
They're the best. I love them. Even though owed me $5.
Nope, neither one.
I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
Okay, let's take care of those safety rules. Whenever the tram is in motion, remain seated. Keep your arms and legs inside at all times. If you were to drop something overboard, like a shoe, or maybe you get sound or video problems, anything like that, you need to let us know. Reach overhead and pull the cord that runs along the middle of the tram ceiling, okay? Oh, and be prepared for anything. Loud noises, fire effects, sudden tram movements, and the possibility of getting wet. And, no smoking and no jumping out. Other than that, do whatever you want. Now listen, we're traveling through Universal's timeline, an area that traces our history from 1914 to the present, with all these great movie posters, all classic movies, which reminds me, I want to show you my favorite classic movie moment right now. Oh, look.
I have the room ready for you, Mrs. Barrington.
Thank you, Wilson.
Did you hear that? Mrs. Barrington.
Not quite, darling, but soon.
Very, very soon. Philip. Yes?
Hey, wait a minute,
Into the room at once.
Dad!
And make sure that we are not disturbed for any reason.
Jimmy, what are you doing in my favorite classic movie moment? Come on! Get out of there! What's going on here, anyway? I'll tell you what's going on here. A little taste of things to come, folks. That's what Hollywood is all about. Things are never the way they seem. That little scene with Jimmy, by the way, was done right up ahead of here on your left. Stage 20. One of our sound stages. Buildings that are such great places to do the filming because they're virtually soundproof. Yeah, a plane flies overhead, that's not a problem. Do nighttime scenes in the middle of the day. It could be raining. So we love using these sound stages, and believe me, we use them all the time. This whole row coming up on your left as we round the corner, home to the original CSI. Yep, Crime Scene Investigation, starring Mark Helgenberger and Lawrence Fishburne. They use stages 25, 24, 23, and 22. Sound stages are closed sets, okay? Now that means only immediate cast, crew, and invited guests are allowed access. Oh, however, next time you come to Universal, be sure to check out our VIP experience. You could become one of those invited guests. You can have the opportunity to walk on and explore actual sets used for filming, like maybe this one coming up ahead of us, Stage 27 across the street where the TV show Weeds did some filming recently. Oh, where so many movies have been done over the years.
Okay, listen up, restaurant.
Whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood outside his cave, hating the cool.
High on the rapids. Tropic honey.
Hey guys, the jet skis are ready. Come on, we're waiting on you.
Just one second with the kids. We'll be there in a minute.
Hey, some other recent things that have filmed here. Cowboys and Aliens, Fast 5, a new Muppets movie, and countless television shows. Over the years, Universal's created and produced more classic television than any other studio. The list is huge. television, Parenthood, starring Lauren Graham and Craig Nichols. That is a big list. That's just the tip of the iceberg. We're a lot more than NBC and Universal. Sure, we're also E, Sci-Fi, USA, the Golf Channel, CNBC, MSNBC, Oxygen, Versus, the Weather Channel, on and on and on. Media powerhouse, all right. Hey, you ever wonder where all these movies get their starts? Well, for a lot of them, it's just over here on your left, these bungalows. They are production offices. Now, they're for writers, directors, and producers. These are people who have development deals with the studio. And development is basically where you get an idea for a movie and try to get it made. Oh, it can be so tough to do. We get thousands of scripts submitted every year, maybe about 50 make it to the development stage. And out of those 50, about a dozen or so end up on the big screen. Kind of like winning the lottery. By the way, I don't know if you heard or not, Mr. Potato Head's a big-time movie producer now. In fact, there he is on your left, just ahead of us. The big slut himself. Yeah, listen, we're teaming up with Hasbro, and we're going to make movies based on their board games like Monopoly and old Candyland. Next door, Building 5195, on the wall, the silhouette of the master of suspense, Alfred Hitchcock. That was his production office. The guy made great movies. Oh, good. Yeah, and he made cameo appearances in them.
My name is Alfred Hitchcock.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Seen the plot.
Okay, now that does it for the front lot portion of the tour, but, well, we've just begun. Next up, the back lot, where we do the outdoor stuff. Yeah, where we had a big fire. This was, boy, 3 years ago, June 2008, 4 acres went up in smoke. Almost this entire area coming up gone. But, well, you know, like they say, the show must go on, and we rebuilt. Oh, didn't we ever? Largest set construction project in Hollywood history. I mean, basically 4 acres built from scratch. These are not your ordinary everyday buildings. Oh no, these are Hollywood-style buildings. Oh, what does that mean? Well, you know, like everything else in this town, they're fake. They're just facades, fronts and sides. That's about it. Oh, that's our new Brownstone Street. That's the same place where the old one was, as a matter of fact. Where all sorts of things built. Yeah, how about that? But yeah, these are just used for the outdoor filming. You can even see in those brownstones, there's just not much there. Now, we do the indoor filming whenever possible on the sound stages. Now, when we need a really big city, okay, we do have to travel to New York. Fortunately, it's just around the corner.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. Once got mugged over there. An old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey, I'm walking here! Hey, it's cool guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
We've already made things here. Oh, yes. Both Captain America, the First Avenger, and the upcoming Amazing Spider-Man film here. TV shows like How I Met Your Mother with Neil Patrick Harris, a Michael Bublé music video. A lot of commercials. Did one for Mercedes-Benz recently. A still shoot for Toyota. That'll be for like a magazine ad or maybe a billboard. But yeah, they are fake, not regular buildings. Even this brick is not brick. Just thin sheets of fiberglass. Hey, we have something even newer than these sets, though. Yeah, it's in this building up ahead of us. It was created by Academy Award-winning producer-director Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker.
Action!
I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up into the adventure. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island. It was great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island. The Universal Tram is winding its way through a very rough, narrow trail in Skull Island, allowing the visitors a little sneak peek at some of the wildlife from Skull Island.
Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Skull Island.
Okay, glasses on everybody. We're back in Skull Island.